very good point, and I was just talking that at some point, maybe I'll change the curriculum to include generic TaiChi because
Coffee. Still have a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's connecting. Had a problem with the first class.
That's what I suspect.
Get yourself situated. Move your equipment out of the way, or rather your furniture or anything you trip out over out. Sounds good. All right.
All bets are off for this year. 2020, why don't they just go ahead and cancel it this year?
We got 1 minute. 1 minute warning. Did you ever see the shark cartoon when you were a kid called Jabberjaw? Like, jab, 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 jabberjaw, jabberjaw. Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. We're live here at New Life Church, and I'm Tim, and we're doing Tai Chi today. And with me, keeping me company, is Deborah and Gary, special guest Gary, and his lovely wife. Cindy.
Last name Carol.
Yeah, you know who you are. Cindy Carol.
Carol, Cindy Carol,
Yeah.
Mrs. Carol.
Yeah, try to make it. Come back and do that entrance again. Anyway. As you know, we're trying to harmonize our body and our mind and our breath for benefit internally and mentally, and um, try to relieve the stress and frustration of life and replace that with good energy. And we usually start with a little visual called harmonizing the chi. And we have this imaginary ball that we call the chi ball, and there's a lot we can do with it. But when we harmonize the chi, we just want to let go of that frustration and anger and bitterness and just cast that off, and then just collect up the good energy, the love and forgiveness, and work that into our life. And continue casting off the bad and collecting the good energy. So we can just do a little visualization, of course. I like to visualize the joy of flipping a frisbee to a dog. Watch it run after that and bringing it back to you. Well, they don't always bring it back to you.
Not my dog. Dog got annihilated. My dog needs 2 or 3 balls. 2 or 3 frisbees.
Is it tasty?
So good. Yeah. All interactive toys are kept up. I'm not using.
You just cast off the bad energy, scoop up the good energy. Cast it off, scoop up the good. Do this a few times just to get the mindset.
I'm struggling.
You struggling?
Struggling with this process.
Actually, too, because my hands forget where they are. We'll get it right. All right, well, go ahead and push the waves. Continue our visualization by stepping back with one foot. Everyone relaxing, well, you got it. Strive for the
Very relaxing.
yeah. I feel
Quite common though, isn't it? Everybody thinks go, go, go. But our life is balance.
I can remind myself to slow these exercises down.
Yeah.
It can be done more rapidly for body toning. It is martial arts, more of an internal martial art used for internal strengthening. That is so true. Come to center, and then we can continue in the opposite direction. Adjust your feet as needed. You want to overextend your knee. Breathe. It doesn't matter breathing in or breathing out. Whatever your body calls for, right or wrong. I'm just going to go nice and slow that too. As you come back in, we can come back to center. continue this visualization and relaxation with the automobile, which one of my personal favorites. So if you would step out on the diagonal, put your hands float up, and just glide over the top of that wood water wheel. Actually see the grain mill there in the forest. The stream that's feeding the water. Slowly. As you rock forward and back, just take note of all the muscles and tendons and ligaments and joints and what they're doing, and just let them do their natural thing. Last rotation on this side, the center. Continue. Just obviously. Breath from that cheek down into your belly. Continue now with scooping the sea and sharing it with the heavens. So you can actually step forward in what they call a bow stance. And gently scoop that energy out of the ocean. Let it spill over your face as you're sharing it with the heavens. Another pleasing visualization. Breathing. in the trees and meditative pose for Qigong, TaiChi. Just feel yourself grounded, your breath even. Let's do cloud hands. That's another favorite visualization, relaxation. Just let your body twist at the waist rather than actually moving your arms. Just let your hands gently flow across the field of your vision. Slowly breathe. Let's go back to hugging the tree. Get ourselves ready to open the window and look at the moon. Again, I had shoulder work, heavy stance, or modified pose position, or stand thread. And we can just sort of begin by shifting our weights from one side to another, one foot to another. Just let your hip flex. Sort of a preconditioning. And as you shift back towards the right, just step out through right toe. And as you shift to the other side, tap the left toe. Then the other hand. Add an arm. As you come down, step off to one side. Bringing your trailing foot. Stand up and stand. Look out the window. Look at the back window. Step out and look at the window. Time. Now, if you want to take a moment to get a sip of water or whatever you have.
Have it. Well, scatter in all directions.
Yeah.
Corner third.
Good job. An opportunity to adjust my cheat sheet. PM comic is long. I'm glad you saved this here. Yeah, it is more than right. We can continue with TaiChi exercise section and with our conditioning section. Pretty much start off with visualization and so a little bit of conditioning. I like to start with broadening the chest, and it's just a breathing exercise. And we can begin by letting our arms float to the front like this, then opening up and opening our chest, opening our heart. Just kind of synchronize your breathing with the movement of your arms. In my case, I usually inhale like this, exhale like that as I'm going back out. And excuse me, I got maybe frog in my throat. From here, we can come up, let your hands continue up. Inhale, and just stretch those fingers out as wide as you can. And then as you clench your hands into fists, you can exhale and bring them down in the center of your abs. Back. Take a big deep breath. Stretch those fingers to the heavens. Let them come back as far as it's comfortable on the back. Push the fists. Come back in for a good clench. Inhale. I'm having trouble with my left shoulder, so I found a shoulder exercise specific for fussy shoulders called spinning the silk wheel. Fancy name, but it's not too hard. And it helps a sore joint like your shoulder just continue its movement. You don't want to just forget about it and let it atrophy. And um, so just being very gentle movements will help keep that muscle group and joint from completely freezing up. And in time will help strengthen those muscles in support of the movement of that shoulder. As mentioned, it's a nice, easy-going warm-up for further exercises in this manner.
I'm focusing on my hand. Now watch his hand in the directionality of his hand. But I'm also focusing on my breath. Where am I breath?
Yeah, like what I'm doing is I'm just kind of let the trail and letting it go on the backswing, letting letting my wrist and forearm just sort of go with the flow, just twisting. Yeah, and that's why I guess that's what I'm trying to get at is just looking all kind of rather than do it stiffly like this. That would be counterproductive. But just and that way you can also detect what part of that movement might be comfortable and to just let go of those muscles to lessen the pain. We can go ahead and reverse that direction. Just slow let go. Transition towards the front and let my hand flip over with the palm facing up. Just for mechanical ex, expediency. other shoulder a chance to loosen up as well. All right, here. All right. Loose. Just let this unfold.
Side where I'm tossing, I'm holding myself. So yeah, I just kind of hurt. So it's a little more challenging. Right in that space.
See what you're saying.
And relaxing my stomach.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be okay.
definitely a good point.
It's not just embrace it. Yeah. Very interesting.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that is actually what I was trying to verbalize, but not quite.
Well, when I was talking about it, I wasn't trying to be bossy and say, this is what you need to do. It was about, this is what I'm doing, like, this is how I'm trying to hold my body.
Right.
Each move, I try to bring my breath to a particular area. That's why it's chest, more for this cloud hands. Like,
So you're able to focus on that part and breathe.
reviewing the area.
And that is exactly the point of this. I'm glad you brought that up. That gave so much more depth. Exactly.
Yeah, we're strong, we're united.
Team TCF. That's us. Okay. Well, we've spun the silk wheel sufficiently to get ready for the next few exercises. How you doing here? Good. Your group. Calming the waters. Kind of a little beneficial exercise. Quasi visualization exercise as well.
We need to interrupt the session for just a minute.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you mind putting on that and just saying something real briefly about what it is you're doing? Can I tell them what you're doing? Food, we're just live. Yeah, we'd like to share.
Yeah, with, yeah, this is, homeless and stuff.
And how do people get in touch with you? Contact, okay, I was told we had somebody stop by earlier looking for a program, but they said the phone was just ringing. Is there a particular time, or do you have a schedule?
It should be on the 24/7.
Oh, okay, so they can just call the number to the church and let you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in need of food, call the number at the church, which is the number, do you have it off?
I don't have one.
Okay, all right. New Life Church of the Nazarene in Phelan. Yeah. And the phone number is posted on here. Yeah.
Is that the same as Pastor Mike's?
Yeah, no. 760-868. So the point of it, the food program is you can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and leave a message that you're in need of food from the food pantry, and they'll make arrangements with you. What is the number? It is 868-5646, area code 760-868-5646. We'll put it in our email really this week. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I thought that was.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
So that-
There's a lot of distractions in the background, so we might as well.
Yeah, that's what, that's
That's right.
Okay, we can continue on with common waters. And step out with, begin on the left side. Hands float up. Visualize smoothing those little ripples off the surface of the water. Breathing. Sort of rocking back and forth. Visualization favors mine. You can see those ripples.
Right now, like some of the scale course. Yeah. But really, chocolate.
Had a good day for sailboating.
Better day to be on the trail, so.
I like to do things backwards, so why don't we go ahead and try that in reverse? It has a lot to do with me being left-handed. Yeah. Make this the last one. Before we go to sleep. Continue calming the waters. Yes. So we should count how many times we do these things. For that reverse. There we go. I was hoping you guys would act on my cue.
I'm not sure if that was appropriate for TaiChi. I know now. Slower.
Slower.
Yeah. There you go.
It won't kill the room. Always be free.
We're having a busy day here at the church.
So Bring a little bit of breath and energy.
Letting it outside you or get your monkey mind going.
Yeah, we don't want monkey mind.
Bringing your focus and awareness back.
That's why we're here, is to reduce monkey mind. As a matter of fact, we'll be doing that shortly. First, I think we should continue with our upper conditioning and do our cross push pull with our hands. And actually, we'll just do one side first before we get to the cross push. And this one. You can actually turn this into a push pull. Back to the center. And continue on the opposite side.
Feels awkward on the non-dominant side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that your fuzzy side too?
Nope.
TaiChi? What did you do before? It's primarily martial art, but it's and it's used for internal conditioning, both physical conditioning and mental. Tai Chi. Sorry?
Like yoga.
Exactly like yoga. Tai Chi is Qigong. Qigong, the way I describe it, is Qigong is the phys ed department of traditional Chinese medicine. It's where Chinese medicine um, deals with actual physical conditioning. And Tai Chi is the martial arts wing of that phys ed department. So if you're doing Tai Chi, you're doing Qigong. Um, yeah, there's at least 10,000 known forms of Qigong, and each one of those can be varied by the practitioner. So it can be tailored fast or slow, or the range can be adjusted, the intentions release of those habits. So, as we come back to the center, we continue with the cross push pull. And it's a lot of the same as what we've been doing, but it's a little bit different. The trunk twist in there. Did I answer your question?
Stronger bone.
Build stronger bones, increase your blood flow, um, muscle tone, mental acuity.
Much better.
Definitely. Coordination.
Really?
Flexibility. Coordination. For those that don't know, Deborah is my Qigong Shavasana Shifu. She had a class last year on Wednesdays in this studio over there next to Galaxy.
Learning, wait, get out your ducks in a row so you can climb.
And that's, I guess, part of the reason why I don't count down. It's just, that's easy for me to do. Whoops, I'm lost. We have a couple other things to do, so why don't we just make this our last tool. Put it on the side. Come back to center. And I see the time is marching on, so maybe we'll say spinning wheels, which is Shibashi number 16. Save that for next week. Maybe concentrate on this hip opener, which um, is replacing the pretty lady twist.
Thank
Because
you.
that seemed to be a little bit too radical. I know it was going more backwards a little bit sore. And it made me start wondering, maybe somebody else did this too much. So, this hip opener flow, it's another little flow, which I don't know if you've noticed, but the open window look at the moon was kind of like a little mini set. And this is pretty much the same thing. Little mini set or a TaiChi flow. And so it begins with breathing and raising and lowering your arms to the side, kind of like a flying goose, wild goose. Start off. Raise to the front. Breathe. Eyes come up. Rotate forward down towards your feet. those muscles go and just let them get long and short as they need. Okay, can you back up? Stay there. Shorten that up a little bit because I'm looking at the clock and kind of a little bit with some stuff. Like a little bit of traditional TaiChi tradition and balance work, which is vitally important to the average person, and definitely more so for as we get older. We begin by uh, starting off at a lower level and just play the lute, and that is accomplished by coming out and balancing on your heel, bringing your hands. So, that's and repeat. Again, there's some really do some balance work. Use such things as moving. And then from here, we go on to the golden rooster stands on one foot. This is where we really got to start working balance. And of course, my balance is perfect when I'm at home, but
It's always perfect. Everything's perfect at home.
exactly. Why is that?
Software works.
So now I've got to work at this. Like I've never done it before. That's all right. This is the golden rooster standing on one foot. And just take it slow. Some of the other classes, Cindy and Deborah suggest that you look at something far away that isn't moving, but it's scary, but I can never find anything that's standing still.
Look down to the floor in front of you, 4 to 6 feet.
4 to 6
4 to
feet.
6 feet in front of you.
Huh. That actually works because looking off into the distance, I just kind of start toppling over. Of course, variation of that is the wild goose. It's a little bit more of your hip involved. You feeling that?
So for jokes now. Where?
Maybe one more. Take a little break from that balance routines. Part the horse's name is really an integral Tai Chi move, but it's also great for muscle toning in terms of strengthening. And so, parting the horse's mane, generally, step out. As you step out, your hand that's palm up, facing up, travels forward. Barely missed brushing. And you don't have to do it in an exaggerated fashion, but I do just for demonstration purposes. And also, I kind of like to give my muscle tone a little extra or something, as long as it isn't hurting. One more time this side. Come over. And eventually we're going to put all these movements together.
Excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually can't wait either, but I've got a lot of practice to do. But it's what I'm referring to is it's called 24 form. And as you might guess, there's 24 different independent forms that are together in one continuous flow. Very beautiful to watch. Okay, one more parting the horse's mane. So another movement that is closely related to that is called brushing the knee and pushing the cheek. And brushing the knee is really a martial arts block. It's really a block. But we're brushing the knee and using a defensive palm. Brushing the knee and pushing the cheek. Very similar to parting the horse's mane. Do that one more time on this side. Zip around. And brush the knee, push the cheek. We do a lot of things with chi, the chi ball. Very handy visualization. Chi is actually Chinese for breath, or actually, in some usage, the life force within us. But whatever it is, you have to admit that without breath, you don't have life for very long. So breathing is very important in Chinese medicine. And so, want to do one more time?
Yeah.
Center and single whip. There's a lot I can say about that right now, but basically it's a nice transition point for a couple of different Tai Chi moves. And single whip traditionally is there's several different ways you can do it, but this is a common way. I've also seen it where your trailing arm is at a 90 degree, and it, because I have a problem with this shoulder, that I kind of prefer that as well. So this side is okay. I can put it out like that. And single whip is also a good starting point for the next move called snake creeps down. This is very it's demanding, and I'm not going to suggest that you push this too hard. As a matter of fact, there's exercises that you can do to prepare for that, but I'll just for today we'll demonstrate it, and we'll work on the supporting exercises at another date. But basically, starting in the single whip position, you can turn your body a little bit towards the foot that you are holding your weight on, and as you turn, come down, and let the snake creep down. So it's beautiful to watch. It's very beautiful to watch. A little bit demanding to do. So we'll work on that. I really don't want anybody to pull muscles or be sore. So we'll work on that for next time. But actually, in this little group, we find ourselves focusing the arrow. So alternate from one side to another. Give it a nice wide squat like this. Make sure you're comfortable and not in pain.
What is our favorite part? Go on.
Oh,
Go on.
bing,
Bing.
of course. Silly me. Bing.
Bing, bing.
Yeah, this is actually the best part of this.
Yeah.
We can be silly.
Bing, bing.
Bing.
Isn't it weird?
Bing. Bing.
He's like, get your 6-shooter out.
Bing. Okay, one more of these. We're running out of time. Bing. And since we're in this position, why don't we just kind of shift our weight. If we grab our chi ball, do a horizontal chi. This could be as slow or as quick as you want it to be. It can be slow if you want to be meditative, or it can be quick if you run out of time. And right about here, we can reverse that. There we go. So we can transition to the opposite side as we bring our chi ball over and just let our feet shift. Yeah, it's kind of hard on this carpet, I know. If anything, have it with floor. Oh, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my.
Landlord should be started about that.
Oh, evil thoughts.
How about we reverse?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Watch the Cindy. Talk yoga. And Matt Pilates. Oh my goodness. Wicked Wednesday's coming at you.
Wicked Wednesday.
Triple header.
Sweet. All let's just do one little go around and then we can bring it to center. And push some chi down into our bellies. Replenish our energy and our breath. Do a little Chinese salute with the fist and the palm, the yin and yang symbol. Thank you for joining us. Deb, thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much, dear.
All right, thanks,
And
everybody.
you all have a good day.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Be ready.
Be ready.
Keep face
Be
on.
ready.
Good job.
Yeah.